Hello everyone. Today we're really excited to be announcing that the alpha version of our NFT marketplace is available in our GitHub. So straight out of the box, you get a command line installer. Like we've discussed in the past, our NFT platform is like a marketplace in a box. So when you run the installer, you get a fully functional NFT marketplace that you can configure to run on any Ethereum compatible blockchain. So out of the blocks, you get an NFT marketplace, which is a React app that we're going to show. I'll show you in just a bit. A marketplace API where you can control your marketplace, the users, the profiles, and so on and so forth. And you get a marketplace management dashboard that I'll show you. And then the marketplace itself is compatible with any Ethereum compatible blockchain. And then the marketplace integrates into Filecoin through Textile and NFT storage. So if you use Textile, you get some more control over the kind of files that you can store. For example, the file size limitations are much more relaxed over there. However, if you choose to use NFT storage, you get NFT storage on that platform free for certain file size limits, which can be referred through in the documentation. But you can choose either one of the platforms while you're installing it using the NFT storage backend selector. And from there, we also have implemented a proof of ownership. Like we've discussed, proof of ownership is a way for you to take an NFT media file and attach it to Ethereum address. So like, let's say I'm an NFT creator. When I create the NFT, that media file will be attached to my Ethereum address. And when I sell that NFT to somebody else, the proof of ownership gets transferred to that other person who purchased the NFT. So that transfer of ownership itself requires a whole bunch of DRM recalculations. We're releasing that in this alpha. We're going to show you that. We have Metamask integration, all the smart contracts you need, the ERC 1155 and 721 defaults to 721. But also there's like Web 1 protocol available for auctions, as well as atomic matches. And then there's OpenSea integration. You can take the NFC either directly listed on OpenSea or use the OpenSea APIs, which are drop-in compatible. And there is VideoCoin integration, user management, profiles, and so much more. Just to quickly cover what's coming up in beta before we jump to the demo. We have a lot of things that we have planned, mainly around support for non-video assets. So like presently, the uploads are all focused on videos. But for beta, we'll be adding support for images, text files, audio clips, or whatever type of file that you want to upload. And then there'll be a GUI installer available. And very importantly, the marketplace will support auctions. So what I'll show you now is buy and sell, but you can also create auctions in the beta version. Also, we want to support more creative uses of rights management. Like for example, let's say you have an NFT that you sold, and then that NFT gets sold multiple times. You can make modifications to the smart contract so that the chain of command, like basically the chain of sale, everybody in the sale, for example, can get royalties for the sale. So those are all stuff, kind of modifications that you can make to the smart contract yourself through you making creative uses of the rights management protocol that we've shown. And more control over the Filecoin storage, so the file sizes, the type of miners, the duration, and stuff like that. And lots of software quality improvements. As you'll see through the demos, there are a lot of issues and bugs with the alpha code because it's alpha quality software. And as we move from alpha to beta, the quality of the software will improve, get closer and closer to production quality. So you can actually straight deploy it in your code bases. So, like I said, we plan to make our platform as simple to use as WordPress is for blogging. So we want to make a WordPress for NFTs where you get a GUI installer, configure the blockchain, configure your keys and stuff like that, and you get a fully functional blockchain. So let me jump to the demo. So when you go to our GitHub, this is the repository that will be open sourced. You can pull the VideoCoin video NFT installer and just go through the docs. It'll tell you exactly how to install the marketplace. You can configure either NFT storage or NFT.storage, or you can configure Textile using the API keys. And then it'll install contracts on the blockchain. It'll do everything that you need to get the marketplace up and running. So at the end of this, when you're done following the steps here, when you launch localhost 8090, you'll end up with an app that looks very much like this. So what you're seeing right now is the NFT app that will look on the localhost will come up and running as soon as you run through the installs. It'll be empty because this one is running on the cloud and populated, but like the one that you'll be empty, and you can start using it right away and then upload NFTs and so on and so forth. Before we jump into a demo on this one, I want to show you the API marketplace, the playground marketplace APIs. So we have a playground set up for you, so you can go through the APIs, so you can use it in your implementation. And also, one of the things that is available for the alpha release is an admin panel. So like let's say when you're running a marketplace, you need to have control over who gets to see what, and if somebody is misbehaving, you need to be able to manage the users, manage the content, and schedule. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. So we have set up a dashboard so that you can control the assets, creators, and the orders. So like every order that's going through your marketplace, you can see the status, you can see the processing, what's going on, and you'll have full control over your marketplace by using the VideoCoin marketplace dashboard. Okay, so now let us go to the demo. So what you see right now is the interface. Like I said, once you install it, you get this interface up and running. So here I've configured this the Metamask wallet already. I've connected the Metamask wallet and I've created a profile where I've named myself Professor Fransworth. I've uploaded a profile picture. You can actually edit your profile, change your photos, and do all of the stuff that you can even add a cover image for your profile, and you can manage everything that you as a creator to create your branded experience. You can do that, and then once you click on plus, you can actually create a video NFT. So here I'm gonna take a video and upload it. I'm gonna call it Twilight, and then I'm giving this a description. The royalties part is presently not implemented, but it'll be implemented for beta. But I'm going to set a price here of 0.1 vid, and as you see, the video got uploaded and it's now getting processed. So once it's done processing, it's processing the proof of ownership and writing the video to IPFS, so that it can be archived down to Filecoin later on if needed. And then if I say create item, so now it's going to ask me to mint the token. I say start. The backend takes the details that I just now provided and mints the token. So we'll see how the token, the ERC721 token, looks after it finishes minting. But after it's done, you'll be actually able to sign a sell order. And once you sign a sell order, you can take that sell order and get an atomic match with a buyer for that using the Y1 protocol. So the minting is now finished. So I'm going to sign the order now. So as soon as I sign, MetaMask asks me to sign the request. You can't see it here because it's not getting captured, but when you run the app, you'll see that the signature request coming in. So now I've successfully created the NFT and I have it available as in my profile. So I created it. So then, like when I click on view on VideoCoin network, it basically takes me to Rinkeby here because we've deployed this on Rinkeby so that you can see how you can easily take the app and deploy it on any Ethereum compatible blockchain. But eventually you can either choose to deploy it on Ethereum mainnet or VideoCoin or any other EVM compatible blockchain. So here in the metadata, you can see an IPFS link. Let's say if I go to this, there's a whole bunch of information here that we have assembled here, which includes the encrypted video, the unencrypted video, and then most importantly, the DRM key. So this is an important nuance for us to look at when we come back here after the sale. So now let us see, this is the NFT that I just created. So let us go through the buyer experience. So like as a creator, I created an NFT. So now let us see how a buyer is going to buy the same NFT. So I'm going to go to the buyer experience. So here it's a different browser, and a different account. So if I go through my profile, you see I'm Fry here. Professor Fransworth created the NFT, and then I'm Fry. I'm going to purchase this as Fry. So when I go home, I'll see the new Twilight NFT that was just created. So I'm going to click on view video, and then I can actually purchase this now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase this and it's going to show the price and the fees and all of that. As I understand and continue. So now what's happening is the backend and the front end is asking you to sign a buy transaction, and you can do that using the Y1 protocol. As soon as you sign it, in MetaMask, the proof of ownership gets transferred. So this is something brand new that we built for alpha, where in pre-alpha, the proof of ownership was only calculated when the NFT was created. But now when you transfer the transfer the NFT, the proof of ownership gets recalculated. So right now it's getting recalculated, and then the proof of ownership is assigned to the buyer. So now the transaction is complete. The transfer is almost done. So what's happening now is the NFT that I purchased from Professor Farnsworth is transferred over to me. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go, and if you want to put this, because now it was created by Professor Farnsworth and I purchased it. I own this, I'm free. But if I want to put this back on sale, I can just by clicking on put on sale. But let's now see this on VideoCoin network, which is presently Rinkeby. So as you saw, there was only one transaction, but now there's a second transaction that shows an atomic match for this token, the 1050, the token that we created just now, that got minted 3 minutes ago. You see this got atomic match to this buyer using the Y1 protocol 44 seconds ago, which is this transaction that just now finished. Now, if we view the details on Filecoin network, we go back to the JSON details that have been written on IPFS, you see the DRM key would have changed. So in order to demonstrate that, let's see the last four of the new DRM key. So it's in this case, it's AB34. So this is the buyer who just now purchased the new NFT, the newly minted NFT. And if we go back to the seller who sold the NFT, right, you'll see that the last four is 4209, right? And I go back to the buyer, it's AB34. So this sounds like a technical detail, but this is the coolest thing that we did through the whole process, where we now, when the seller created the NFT was attached to that seller using his Ethereum key and a DRM key that we computed using his Ethereum public key. So if I wanted to prove that I own the NFT, all I have to do is pull the encrypted URL here that's available on Filecoin, stored there, pull that, and then use the DRM key that is available here, and use my Ethereum private key to derive the decryption key. Once I have the decryption key, I can actually decrypt the video and prove that I own it. Now, if I don't have the Ethereum private key, I can't do it. Now, what happened when I sold the Ethereum NFT, when I sold the NFT that I created, was I no longer own it because I sold it. So when I sold it, the purchaser in this case was Fry, who bought the NFT. We used his Ethereum public key and re-encrypted the media content and created a new DRM key that would let you decrypt the encrypted content. So this is an irrefutable proof of ownership that transfers with the NFT owner. So this is something super cool that we have done, which is all available in the demos and in the open source repositories. We ask you to play with the repositories, provide us any feedback on our Telegram channels, or file bugs on our open source GitHub repositories and file issues. And even better, if you want to submit pull requests, it'll be a great addition to the product. So like I said, it's a super exciting day for us for us to hit alpha in such a short period of time, and we look forward to community active participation in this product. Thank you.